All right. Yes, a new video. So yeah, this is gonna be unscripted like my other ones. So, yeah. It is currently 1:12 in the morning. So, Saturday. Well, yeah, it is Saturday now. Saturday, June 28th, 2025. Um, so I'm making this devlog. I'm gonna be honest. Not a whole lot has changed since the last one. Um, I think in the last one, well, it was about a month ago. And another thing with these devlogs, I want them to be around a month apart. I feel like I should have them frequent enough, but also not too frequent, where I won't have a lot to talk about, and also would take away from the game development part. Anyways, that was a month ago. Talked about I think it was exercising, and I had all the exercising done. I just wanted to show that off, and it was pretty cool. Um, I went further. I did stats. I finished all the stats. I finished reading. I finished yeah, I finished yeah. That's basically it. And so then I was working on combat. And so combat is cool in the Escapists. Well, it's like every game where stats influence combat, right? And so I needed a way to, set NPC stats. And I could have just easily done that by just like putting in a number and calling it a day, making it a random function, but I want it to be, true to the original. Make it like the Escapists, make it like the game that it's trying to be, right? So in the original game, the stats for NPCs are different for each prison, or not for each prison, but they're different throughout, and that's because of certain properties in the map. So, um, if you know anything about the Escapists, which you probably do if you're watching this, honestly, if you watch my channel at all, you're just here for the Escapists probably. Um, so you already know that there are properties to each map. One of these being NPC difficulty or whatever affects the stats, and everything. So I was just like, well, I needed some way to just use NPC stats while doing combat, and I couldn't really do that if I didn't have a way of getting map properties. So I was just like, okay, well, just I'll just make map properties just for center perks real quick and just move on. And I was like, no, I can't do that. That's cheating, you know. Um, and so what I did was I decided to start making the map editor. Yeah, completely not at all on the plan of this next update. I'm going to talk about the plans for updates in a bit, but let's talk about the map editor. So you can see on screen here we have a little menu thing here. I'm not playing the game. I will not be playing the game right now. I'm just gonna be overviewing this in the inspector, whatever. That's the inspector, but you know what I mean, without playing the game. So, um, I guess, oh yeah, the game is also, this is cool. The main menu is right there. Anyways, so we have just some, some stuff for the map editor. Map editor is actually pretty much done. I'm not gonna lie, it's very close to being done. You can place tiles, delete tiles, place objects, delete objects. You can't place objects on top of each other, stuff like that. It's all functioning. It's all great. Um, we're adding all of the objects in the game, just all of them. Let me show that here. If I remember where they are, at objects panel, and in the scroll rect here, we have all of the items, even the ones from DLC prisons, because yes, I can do whatever. So I'm adding them. um, so it's pretty cool. So Yeah, map editor is basically almost done. You're just gonna have to take my word on it, or word for it, or join the Discord and see the progress made. Which because there's pictures and videos and whatnot on there, and so you can look there if you want to see the progress on this. But um, basically, yeah, I mean it's going very well. It's going a lot better than I expected. Um, it's a lot simpler than I expected. So far, when trying to implement seemingly simple things, it's just been a lot harder than it actually is, and I realize that that is a normal thing in programming or game development, even just more specifically. But for this, it was actually a lot more simple than I thought it would be. Um, I've never done anything like this. I've never made an editor. It's almost like making a tech, well, almost like making an image editor. Not really, but it kind of is. Not really. I don't know. It's cool though. It really is, and I'm trying to make it true to the original, not make it crazy. So T2, the Escapist 2 map editor is so bad. I'm trying to avoid what it's doing, and I've actually had some concern about this from some of my friends in the Discord server about this, focusing on design over usability. As you can see, it is very designed, with the escapist theming, right? And I want everything to look like that. I want everything to look like that. It's just that's just how I want it. Um, so they were getting worried that I was choosing design over usability. In reality, no, not. Everything is being implemented. Nothing is being cut short. No corners are being cut. I mean, I'm sure there is, but I don't know. But it's coming together nicely, and it's all working. It's all mostly working. So it's going well. Um, but seriously, yeah, it's going great. I've actually had a lot of fun working on this. It's very different from the other stuff that I've been working on in this project, so it's a nice breather. So yeah, I said I was going to talk about updates for now on. So honestly, I don't know how I want to do updates anymore. Um, I'm obviously still working on this, and so I don't want you guys to go without new updates for a very extended amount of time. As you can see, updates have gotten more sparse as time has gone by. Uh, they used to be like once a month, and now they're once every like 2 months or something. I don't know. I've made like two updates or like four updates since I restarted this. Restarted is kind of a weird word to say, but yeah, I kind of just restarted this. But um, updates are going to be more sparse now. um, sorry, excuse me, I'm kind of sick. Also, sorry for the bad mic. I didn't want to plug in my good mic for this, so you're gonna have to be stuck with the $15 Apple earbuds wired. And so, yeah. But basically, I'm still unsure about what I want the next update to have. I was pretty dead set on having it have all the stats and all the things around having stats. But honestly, at that point, the whole game is done. I mean, well, basic gameplay, right? And so, really, uh, at that point, I would just be like, well, why not just finish the game and put all that into an update? And I'm thinking about that. I really am. And I mean, it's not a big deal. It's just I'm kind of on a roll right now. Um, and what happens whenever I release an update to this game? Um, release, like a built release, is that um, I kind of, that's like a peak for me, right? And then with every mountaintop, there's always a valley, right? And so I'm in that valley after releasing an update. I stop working on it. I don't stop working on it. I just work on it a little less frequently for like a week or so, and then I'm back into it, of course. I kind of want to stay away from that. Doesn't really matter. But guys, this is planned to be pretty much fully done um by the end of December. So I'm really shooting for getting this project done by 2026. All right. And it actually be pretty cool because this is the 10th anniversary year of the Escapists. I want it to be done in this year because that would be really cool. Um, and so, yeah, that's the goal. Definitely doable since I have a lot done and not a whole lot more to do. Jobs are the thing that I'm most worried about, not because of like job rooms themselves, but more so the AI surrounding jobs. I'm basically gonna just have to redo AI at this point. The AI script already sucks enough, and it's not great. Sometimes people get stuck in weird positions. I mean, the original game isn't perfect, but I want mine to be better than the originals. So, um, yeah, that's kind of it. To show a little more of at least the code, I'm gonna show the export map script. This is obviously for exporting a map here. Just, making properties. I also I want to talk about how I'm going to do the map stuff. Basically, how it's going to work is we're going to have it's going to be a zip file, right? It's going to be a zip file. Maybe renaming this to a Z map, maybe just to make it like proprietary. I don't know. It's just it sounds cool, okay? We have a zip file. What this includes is a data.ini file, which contains stuff, like um, the properties and tiles and as whatever, anything that needs to happen. So, that'll go in there. In addition to that, there'll be some images, like tile set, ground, perhaps even custom objects or custom images for items. Perhaps, maybe in the future? Question mark. That will not be in the next update. The map editor will not be polished in the next update either. Don't expect it to be polished. Don't expect it to be fully working. What I want it to be in a state in is I can make the first 6 maps easily. This map editor is also doing this now is making my life so much easier by making map creation easier, making it so that I don't have to do as much work. It makes me have to basically normalize a bunch of things right now, which sets up um, the next steps of development to be pretty smooth. If that makes any sense. No backtracking. Well, I have to backtrack right now, but other than that, it'll be good. Um, yeah, doing the map editor right now is a good thing, right? But like as I said, join the Discord if you want to see videos or images of things that I'm actually like doing in the map editor. If you want to see it working, it's working. Just look at the Discord. I'm not gonna play it right now. I'm going to be gone for the next month, until August 3rd, specifically. Starting, I guess, technically tomorrow. I mean, today is Saturday, right now, because in the morning. So tomorrow I'm leaving to go work at a camp, for a month and 4 weeks, right? And so, I won't be able to work on this project for that time. This happened last year, except for 2 months. And after that 2 months, I worked on this project for about a week and then dropped it for 5 months. Yeah, I don't want that to happen again. And to combat this, I kind of did a pretty cool thing. I think I made this note for myself that just basically just almost hypes myself up. It also tells me some things that I'm doing right now that I'm probably gonna forget about Talks about how I want to have zones working in the map editor. It also tells me what the last worked on script was, which I just showed you. The map editor, the export map script is the last edited script, which is the next one that's going to be finished. Then after this, I'm going to be working on combat. You know, I tell myself these things in that note so that when I come back from that month, after not thinking about this for the whole month, because I don't want to, so that when I get back, I will know what to do. It's smart. It's good. All right. And I'm also making this video partly for me, so that I remember what I'm doing. So, what is next for this project? I'm not sure. The next update might just be the full release. It could also not be the full release. It could just be just a next update. I'm not sure yet. We'll see. And I'm excited. Um, this project has gotten so far. And obviously I can't back out now. I'm farther than anyone else in this thing. Surprisingly, there have been a lot of attempts at an Escapist remake. All of them have failed, except for mine. And that's really cool. It's it is really cool. I mean, this is basically my first project I've ever like really worked hard at, like really tried to make good and stuff. Right? Like I've made programs in the past, like the Escapist decompiler and the Escapist global.dat editor. These are awesome. I loved making these, but they're just programs, you know, tools, right? This is a whole game. I've learned so much in the development of this game that, I mean, I I don't even know. I mean, man, this has taken over my life, in a way, and I think it's a good thing. I need something to be doing, right? But you know, it's just good, I guess. I think about this game like every day. Think about the next thing I'm gonna make for it. Think about how I'm gonna do this and that, right? And yeah, it's just it's really fun. It really is fun. And people like Chris Davis and even people like Toby Fox are huge inspirations to me. Huge. I mean, they and people like them are what makes this seem possible. Indie development is hard, really hard. And people like them showing that it can be done in a very good way. I mean, it's encouraging, right? It's edifying. And it's good to see that other people can do it. So, yeah. Um, also, if you are still watching, for some reason, because this has just been 18 minutes of me yapping, please go check out Chris Davis's new game. It's called Guard Break, and it's really good. I'm not a big fan of JRPGs. This is a good game, and it's a JRPG. I didn't think I would actually like it, but I love it. It's a great game. I haven't played a lot of it, but what I have played is really good. Please show Chris some love. I mean, it's a good work. Um, you know what? I'll just show it right now. Where is it? Guard break. Where? Okay, where's guard break? Bro, where is guard break, dude? Okay, I'm just gonna show the server. Guard break. Boom. Guard break. Please play the game. It's a good game. Here it is. His demo has been released, and it's very good. Um, but yeah, people like him, huge inspirations to me. But yeah, um, I don't really know what else to say on this video. Uh, kind of want to keep talking, but I don't really have anything to talk about, you know. So yeah, just stay tuned for the next stuff, right? Like as I said, I'm gonna be gone for a month, so you're not gonna see anything about this game. I'm not gonna post anything in the Discord, so I'm just not gonna be able to. I don't have access to that to technology in that time. So just you know, share this around, join the Discord. There are some cool people in there. There's some really cool people in there. I thank all of them for the amount of encouragement they've given me and the will to keep this going. I'm gonna be honest. There's this one guy in there called, well, I'm not gonna say, I'm not gonna drop it, you know. But he, from the beginning, was pretty skeptical about this project. He didn't think I'd be able to do it. He thought that, you know, it would crash and burn. I did too, right? He, you know, was a little harsh, but it made me think about this project, and it made me uh, have a reason to keep going, right? I want to prove him wrong. And we're friends. It's fun, you know. He's cool now, and I mean, I'm sure he's always been cool. I probably just took it the wrong way. Um, but trying to make this be a reality and prove people who don't think this is possible wrong is amazing, you know. I'm also doing this not just for me, but for other people. Like now I have people that want this to be done, want to see this through, want to play the game, right? Um, and that's really cool. Like something that I've made is something that other people want to be a part of and enjoy. You know, that's really cool. I've been thinking a lot about my future in game development recently. Obviously, after this project, it's not like I can abandon the field, right? I don't know what I'm going to do. I want to continue being an indie dev. I want to make games. You know, I was thinking that after this project, I would probably do like a game jam. That sounds pretty cool. Um, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm not sure. I would want to make, you know, stuff that I'm proud of. I don't know. I don't know if I want that to be my career. That's really hard. Maybe I work for some tech company. I would not super enjoy that. I don't know. Maybe I find another little small game developer company and join them, right? That would be cool too. Right now, I don't know. Um, I don't know what I want to do with my life, but it'll all work out. So, yeah, I'm gonna cut this video off, and I'll see you guys later. Please join the Discord. Please download this. Star the GitHub. I need recognition for this, so star the GitHub. And yeah, I'll see you guys later.